Once the installation is done, we go back to the folder. Here we've got the start. Double-click it. I launch it twice. No need to go full screen. It's pointless. You should know the program's pretty heavy, so it'll take a little while to start up. Be patient. Anyway, it all depends on your system, especially the drive it's installed on. I've got it on a basic hard drive, not an SD. For my tests, note that if you're on an SSD, it'll be way faster, both for the initial install and the launch. We're already over a minute in. It's chugging along. The external hard drive's working hard since it's pretty slow. Patience, 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 punter. There we go, we're getting there. To the finish line, I mean. Here's the control. And the interface opens. There you go. There you go. So we're gonna do some simple tests. I'll do them live with you. First thing, load the model. There you go. Same deal, it's a heavy model. We're testing with Trump's voice. English language, we don't touch anything. There, model loaded. We can turn off translation since it's English for Trump. Now I'll grab Trump's voice. There we go. Okay. So, what can we do? Something super simple. In a bit, you type some text. There, we'll generate it. Same thing. Generation depends on your hard drive and GPU too. And here it is. Simple, works great. Yeah, I'm talking about GPU because I've got an NVIDIA 3080 Ti. The script's optimized with PyTorch for GPUs. Know that if you've got another card, like an AMD or whatever, it'll run on CPU, so it'll be a bit slower for processing. So, we've done a simple text. Let's try translating it. We switch to Spanish, for example. Translation on. We hit generate again. There you go. So the description, well, the translation can be a bit off since it's Google Translate, a free open source model. You heard it, it's good, but something's missing, yeah? So, I turn off translation and switch back to English. Translation's done, and I generate again. There you go. Now, I don't get it. It went off on a tangent. What happened? I don't remember. Why can't I access the window anymore? Oh well, no big deal, I'll check later. So, it didn't like that. Let's try translating to Italian. It added some words. I don't fully get it. Still, it's fine. I think it's factoring something in. I'll try adding a space here. I'll put an exclamation mark here. I've noticed punctuation and spaces often change things quite a bit. There we go. Actually, you've got to add spaces afterward. It's up to you. Another thing, for simple text you can translate. You've got a bunch of languages. Wanna translate to Russian? That works too, among others. There you go, see? I don't speak Russian, so I don't know if the translation's good or not. Same deal. Adding spaces here and there, I think we'll get a different tone. Not tone. Let's check that. Okay. What did I want to show you here? So we'll switch back to English. Since it's in Russian, we need to retranslate. Oh, it flagged it. I'll tell you the translation's iffy. But that's not the point. It's more of a... You can tweak the mistakes here if you want, especially with longer text. This is still super short. So what I'll do now is, there, it's good, it's translated. Trump, speaking in English. We'll leave it as is. No more translation. But here, I'll make him speak a bit slower. Even slower still. There you go. We can do better. We can really do better. There you go. Works both ways, of course. Let's make him talk way faster now. So, that's okay. What you need to know is pitch is a different story. Speeds, handled by FMPG. So it works great. But it's Librosa, a library that handles pitch, and we're not quite there yet. I might look into improving pitch in a future version. For now, I'll admit pitch. I got my CMD window back unhappy. It's struggling with pitch. So, yeah. There you go, we end up with a cavernous sound for pitch. Well, I haven't found a fix for it since I don't really use it. I use speed for punctuation stuff. That's the basics. So with this simple text, we'll use custom effects. I've got a reverb here, for example. Weirds. Here. Alright, there you go. So you've got to give it a name. Here, I'll write LOL in caps. After this, in parentheses, mandatory do I check everything. No translation, it's English. We'll reset. Normally, we're good with the settings. And we generate. There you go. There you go, I added the laugh in the middle, right where I wanted it. I could have put it at the start, the end, wherever. You can add up to 3 effects. There you go. Next, we'll look at other cool stuff and alternative sources. So I remove this, erase that. There you go. I close the effects. And let's check out alternative sources. You can upload text, a text file. You can upload a video. Careful, don't upload an hour-long video, just short clips. MP3 files, for example. Same thing. If you can trim it, it's better. I've tested with a full file. It takes forever, but it works. So we'll start with, first let's switch the voice. We'll go with French and use our dear French president. There you go. So, here, I erase this and I'll import a text file. Normally, I'd prepared everything in a folder. There you go. New folder here. Example, Metro Corbeau. What you need to see is it doesn't handle liaisons. That's something I think needs tweaking. So I set it to French since Macron's French. No translation, no need. The text. Here I double check it's good. And I generate. There you go. All set. It's a bit longer, more text. Actually, it splits the text into chunks. Maître Corbeau eut un arbre perché tenait dans son bec un fromage. Maître Renard, l'odeur alléchée. Pretty cool. So here, you can save. By default, it saves automatically. Same thing, a setting I should tweak next version. But if you want to be sure, hit save. No, wait, better hit save. I said something dumb. I wasn't sure it worked perfectly, but yeah, it's fine. Still, there you go. We've got the text. Now what I can do, delete it here. Otherwise, it'll reproduce it exactly the same. See, every time you load an alternative source, the text stays here. You can tweak errors if you want, adjust punctuation. Like if I want better liaisons. Here it says, tenez en son bec. But whatever, it won't mess with that. We'll leave it as is, no biggie. Let's translate it to Portuguese. Why not? Translation on. Daite orava and disgust. And we relaunch. As always, the translation might not be perfect. I don't speak Portuguese, but it'll let our Portuguese friends synthesize text and fix stuff. There you go. So here, I turn off translation if I want the original intonation. For the bass voice, you've got to match the language to the voice. So I switch back to French, turn off translation. But now, the text's in Portuguese. There you go, so. He's got a killer Portuguese accent for real. It's a nightmare. But if I give him a Portuguese accent, I don't translate anymore since it's already translated. Let's see what he'll whip up. Nice or not. Alright, let's see. The accent's gone a bit, for real. Anyway, it's all about testing and tweaking. You've got all the options. Translate, don't translate, or just, that's it. It adds accents. If you don't translate, it gives accents. Here I set it to English. He'll read this Portuguese text with an English accent. Nah, we won't do everything, won't test all that. But that's how it works, basically. So I can erase the text, even if I know it'll get replaced automatically. I'd rather keep it clean. We've done the text. Now, we'll take a video. Same deal. I've got a video text here. It's a video. If it'll load it for me. There you go. It's a clip from a French cartoon. We open it here. There you go, we put a playback video here. We keep Macron's voice, but I'll switch back to French. Maybe it'll be better. All good. Okay. Oh, we generate. There you go. It's trying to extract all the speech, all the text. There might be misses, of course. I'm telling you, it's Google. So, there you go. Oh, she's mine. Got it? We even get subtitles at the end. So, it works great. We won't bother here. I'll keep the video, won't remove it. I'll just switch and set, for example. I'm scared this will hurt the ears. But we'll do it anyway. So, I'll set it to German. I start over, don't touch anything else. The video's still loaded here. And I relaunch. There you go. Here. Let's see what it cooks up. Oh, wow. All right, I remove that. Take this out. I launch. First, I'll see what it sounds like here. For our German friends, there will probably be some slip-ups. There you go. Probably some translation errors. Afterwards, you can tweak any mistakes it makes. Oh, an effect with Macron's voice, of course. All right, big kisses to all my German friends. So now we've got left to do. We do text file imports, video imports, audio imports here. Let's take ABBA, for example. The start of the song. There you go. The song's in English, right? I'll switch back to Donald Trump. Here, no translation. It's already found it. There you go. On playback, it's already translated. Just from reading the audio file. Not even the full thing. It managed to. That's cool. I'd never noticed it could pull that off straight away. So, if I hit generate, I've even lost myself in my own settings, actually. There you go. Let's see, so. That's it. Just lyrics, really? Then I clapped. I won't rerun it. That's enough. So, what did I forget? Nothing really. I've covered everything. Let's translate it to. What should we translate it to? Russian, maybe. I know it handles the language too. I think it does. I haven't tested Chinese. I'm scared of Chinese. Don't know what that do. We'll do a translation. We'll leave it as is. We'll launch it like that. It throws an error. I'll check why. It says the language isn't supported. I didn't even know there were all these languages. Anyway, I cut a bunch out of the list myself. I'll add them later in the next version. We've still got, I think Arabic works. I'm telling you this, but by the time I film the video, I might have tweaked the code to add all the languages. Maybe not all, because there's a ton. But I'll try to add a few more anyway. For Europe, I could add. There you go. So, for Arabic, I don't know Arabic at all, so I can't tell you. If it says so, we'll trust it. There you go, I've gone through the whole presentation. If you've got questions or install issues, feel free to drop me a message. Wishing you tons of fun and a great day. Bye. لا أريد أن أتحدث عن الأشياء التي مررنا بها على الرغم من أنها تؤذيني الآن. إنه تاريخ